Be the change. Be the change. So, we all have a past. Once upon a time, you came onto this earth, and here you are today. Right here, right now, today. I want to ask you one question right now. Right now, in this moment, like right this moment, do you have a problem? Like right now, is there a problem right in your here that you have to fix it right now? Most of the time, you're not going to have anybody threatening you. Most of the time, there's nobody going to be right there. Most of the time, you're going to be fine. Like right now, are you fine right now? Yes, you probably are fine right now. And so, the moment we bring ourselves back into the moment, the troubles that we have accumulated in our head, it resides, it quiets down. And one moment I wanted to remind you that everything in this present moment is fine. You might have things that you have to deal with, and we all have things we have to deal with. There are situations we have to face, there are people we have to deal with, there are things we have to do, and all that stuff. And so there's always going to be things that we have to do in our life. But right this moment, right here and now, do you have a problem right here and now? That's another entryway into the present moment where you will find peace. The past, lost in the ruins of the past, find the way to the present moment and live. So the ruins of the past, like sometimes we can sit in this present moment where we don't really have a problem right now, but yet we still sit here sometimes in the present moment, and we allow our thoughts to go back into the past. And maybe if you, like me, have had like so many disappointments in the past, you've seen the bad, the ugly, and the ugly in the people, and they've done things that is quite incomprehensible if you come from a good place. And you've seen all these things, and there are all these ruins of the past. Like, however you're thinking about your past, sometimes we can think good things about the past, which is good, but we're still reminiscing in the staying in the past. But the ruins of the past, we can never get the past back. Like when you sit in the past, you can create resentments in the now. So this is the moment where we agree that there's not really any problems right now, right here, right now. No, I don't have a problem right here, right now. I'm okay. And so, but still, we can go to the past and we can fool around in all the stuff that happened back then, and we can pull it back into our moment in our thoughts, into the present moment in our thoughts. And instead of sitting in the present moment feeling at peace, feeling calm, feeling quiet, you are now going to maybe sit there and think about all those hurts, all those betrayals that people did. Maybe they took something from you, they took your life, they took your time, they took your health, they took everything from you. And so now you're going to sit here in the present moment and think about that and create resentments, anger, sometimes even hatred. And it's all bygones, bygones. You can choose to bring it up to the present moment and relive it again. And then you're going to take it with you into your future too. But you can also choose to allow it to stay there and be, yeah, that did happen back then. And it was hurtful. And I felt resentful for a very long time until I realized that there's nothing I can do about it now other than to let it go. Allow the resentment. Yeah, I did feel resentful. Yeah, it was hurtful. Yeah, I did feel a lot of anger to it. And I sat with my anger. I sat with my resentments and allowed it to just be, so that I wouldn't take it from this present moment where we agreed that right now, right here, right now, we might not have a problem. And we're going to move into the future without dragging all that stuff with us. Rising above the dark days of your life. Don't fight them, but have faith that the light will always return. So the dark days of life, if you're in a dark period of life, like my life is at the moment, there's one dark period, there's one dark spot in my life that keeps coming back to me, which is someone else's intentions for my life, and all the manipulation and the happy ending that they think that I would have if I went there, but not for me, it's for them. And so I just have to go through that dark because it's always inflicting on my how I feel. It's trying to tell me how I feel. It's trying to maneuver me in certain directions. It's trying to do a lot of things. And so what do you do when you have kind of this kind of stuff going on? It can be your family, it can be a group of people, it can be whoever, your friends, your acquaintances, your colleagues, it can be whoever. So what do you do when you have dark days in your life, when people work against you for some reason? They're trying to hold you down, trying to put you in your place. We don't want you to be so confident. We don't want you to be happy. So that's the paradox, because even though, how can you rise above the dark days of your life? You can choose to acknowledge that it's going on there. Yeah, I see you. I see you too. Yeah, I do see you too. You're not very good actor over there. You should practice a little bit more because I see through you every time. And then so you see it and you acknowledge the things that are going on around you, and you still work on yourself. You keep your focus. These people are trying to get you off of your focus. You have to find a way to stay in your focus. That's how you rise above the dark days of your life. You stay focused on your task. You do the healing work that you need. You put in place the things that you need, and you start creating the life that you want for yourself and the life that you want to live in yourself and how you want to live your life. You can choose that. That's your free will. You can choose how you want to live your life here on planet Earth. Nobody, absolutely nobody, is entitled to come in and tell you how you should live your life, what you should do with your time, what type of things you should like to do, what kind of belief system you have, what you believe in. That is completely in your right as a person here on planet Earth to make up your own mind about it. This might be also the difficult path that is being revealed. A difficult path is being revealed. Ask for help and learn how we are all connected. We are all connected, but you might have a vision. You might have a purpose. If you are on this difficult path, the easy path is to go along with the people over there who said, yeah, you should do this because we've always done that. Or we have now put in so much time and effort into your life because we wanted you to come over here so we could benefit from it, and we've put a lot of effort into that, and now we're upset because you're not doing that, and then you're messing up everything for everybody else. That's not your problem. You did not being asked for it. They didn't ask you if you want to do this. This is nothing that you agreed to or went into. So however people come into your life, they want to take your time, they want to take your energy, they want to take your purpose. And don't let them do that, because you have your own purpose. And these are the people who need to learn, but they don't know that yet because they're not conscious yet. They're not conscious. They're on their own spiritual development journey. So just look at it from that perspective and stay on your course. Keep lighting up that light inside. Keep bringing that light into the forefront. Keep doing the right things in your life. Keep making the right moves for you, for your purpose. Ask the divine, ask the creator, like, what is my next move? Where am I supposed to go? What am I supposed to do? What is the best usage of my time? How can I best utilize my talents in this world? How can I find my soul tribe? Where do they come from? Where are they? And so a difficult path is being revealed. The difficult path is not going to be out there. It's not going to be, going in there to the manipulator people, or going over there to whatever people over there, or that's not the difficult path. The difficult path is to sit here in this moment and allow it to be, and just be. The difficult path is the one that you take when you start to look within yourself and you stop blaming the people over there. You start working on yourself. You stop allowing those people over there to sway your course. You focus on here. You focus on the inside. This is what you can change. You don't allow these manipulations to create, what are they creating? I think they are creating like a secondary reality, like trying to show something. Oh, this would be so sweet. But you're like, I'm already done with that and it wasn't sweet. So no, thank you. And you're allowed to say that. And then bring yourself back into yourself. Keep doing the work. Keep doing the work. Keep figuring out, what is it from your past that keeps you wanting to sway towards that manipulative stuff? What is it from your past that is trying to, how can you break the cycles? How can you now stand up in your power, find your true essence, find your true inner self, and stand up in your own power, so that you don't allow the patterns, the wounding, the programs from your past to sway you into a direction in your life where you're not going to be happy? Ask the divine, where will you find your happiness? Where will you be able to grow most? Where will you be able to utilize your gifts the most? Where will you be in your element the most? And ask for it, and it shall be shown to you. And you have to trust your inner self. This is why it's so important to go within. No matter how chaotic, no matter what dark days or dark groups are around you trying to sway you, don't worry about them. Go within, find the light, pray about it, stay present in the moment. Stay present in the moment. And when the dark days of your life come at you, or they come at you, they're trying to get a reaction out of you, then remember to be still and know that I am God. Remember to be still and just know that you are protected. And just stand there for a little while. You don't have to respond. You don't have to react. You don't have to do nothing. You can just be still. And let it pass, and you can move on with your life. You're not obligated. It's not mandatory to react or respond to anybody out there. It might be a little impolite sometimes, but that's okay. You don't have to. It's not mandatory to be polite either. If they're coming at you, then you are allowed to protect yourself behind your boundaries. Protect yourself behind your boundaries. And the difficult path that is being revealed is eventually will become the most easiest one. It's difficult because if you're going from being unconscious and not really aware of what is going on inside of yourself, it's a difficult choice to make, to start going within, to close your eyes and start listening and see how you feel, what is going on in your mind, how do you feel about things, because we all got trained and taught to, this is what you're supposed to feel about that, this is the right thing to feel about that, this is the right thing to react about that, this is the right thing to say about that. And it also comes from the past. So the ruins of the past that we can no longer take with us, we don't want to take it with us, we're going to leave it there. And then you have to find the little entanglements that you can untangle so that you don't bring it into your future with you. The present moment, being present within yourself right now, this moment. Do you have a problem right now? Right this moment? Probably not. Bringing it back into the moment and knowing that you have the right to be fully the person that you are and fully the person that you were created to be. You have the right to do that. And it would be a gift to the world around if you did that more so fully. If you lived more authentically yourself, that would be the biggest gift that you can give to the world around you. Stand your ground. Again, this is about a lot of stand your ground. Stand your ground in the moment. Stand your ground again in the moment. This is the message that is coming out these days. Stand your ground. You have the right for your opinions. You have the right for your past, whatever your past looks like. You have the right to find your own freedom within yourself. You have the right to search for your inner being. You have this right to go within and find your inner strength so you can stand on your own 2 feet. Don't let the people sway you. Don't let them bring you down. Don't let them make you feel less than. Don't let them do that stuff. Like, just observe it and be thankful for the lesson, and then go within and know, in your knowing, in the now, be present, stand your ground. Nobody has the right to come in and tell you how you are supposed to live your life. Nobody has the right to come in and tell you where you're supposed to live your life. Nobody has the right to come in and tell you who you are supposed to be within your life. Nobody has the right to do that. You have the right to go within. You have the right to learn about how you feel about things. You have the right to make choices. You have the right to have the feelings that you have. And other people, they probably would benefit from doing the work as well. They are on their own spiritual journey and they might still be unconscious. And that's not your problem. You just focus on your consciousness, awaken to see what people are really doing around you. Awaken to see what is really going on inside of yourself. Once you start to get to know yourself, you are going to be able to see the world around you with different eyes. Yep, the wounded warrior. And it's important, even though from the ruins of the past, don't be a victim. Like, if you're a victim, these people around you are going to sway you immediately. Hermit. Perfect. Stand your ground. Rather go by yourself. Stay by yourself for as long as you need to. And the Two of Pentacles, and know that you will have everything that you need. The divine is like this. Like, once you start doing this inner work, once you start going within and you find that strength within, you are not going to let Mrs. or Mr. or whoever out there sway you. You are going to find your core and you're going to find your center and your power. And that's where you want to be. If life has been throwing you all kinds of crap for a very long time, that's unfortunate, but it's going to make you stronger though. So that's the perk if you want to look at it positively. The wounded warrior. Yes, you have been protecting yourself for a long time, and now you're wounded, like you have bandages and all kinds of stuff, and you're feeling kind of leery, and maybe now is the time to let go of that victim mentality. You're not a victim. You made it this far. That's not a victim. Like, you made it this far, and you're sitting here listening to this video going on about going within yourself, going inside of yourself, trying to transform yourself. Well, you have come a long way from a lot of these unconscious people. You do not have to feel like a victim around these unconscious people just because they say or they claim very loudly to know better. You know better because you've been through all this hardship. You have already been rising above the dark days of your life. You've already know what the ruins of the past look like. You know what people are capable of. You know what they can do. This is you standing here still, like, yeah, you might be wounded, but don't play the victim. Be the victorious person. Be the main character in your book. Be the main character in your movie. And the hermit, this might be what you need to do, to just withdraw from everybody. You can do that. It's allowed to just cut all the ties. You can go wherever you want to on this planet. If you want to stay to yourself for like however long you want to stay to yourself, it's allowed to do that. It's you can do that if you want to. And staying to yourself. And sometimes you don't have the ability to do that. If you have people around you, you have family that dependent on you, all that. Create space in your life. It doesn't have to be for like days or months or years. It can be for like 30 minutes in the evening. Just that little space of time to yourself. There you can go within. And nobody is allowed to bother you at that time. Nobody's allowed to interrupt you at that time. Just take time, some time in your schedule, or cut everything and go within. It's the most wonderfully beautiful transformational journey that you can take. It's the difficult path, it's the easy path, it's the beautiful path, it's the difficult path. Because you're going to have to face your own fears. You're going to have to face your own demons. You're going to have to face your own restrictions. And that's the difficult part. Once you're over it, but it's already happened, so it's already there. It's nothing new with it. You just have to accept it. Go into hermit mode. Quiet the inside so you can hear it. And know that even if you have to go inside and do that work, and maybe you won't have that much, and maybe around you all the tumultuous waters, and sometimes people come in, they want to sway your finances, they want to make you tired, they want to take your time so that you be swayed away from your purpose, because they don't want to awaken over there. So they're going to do everything they can to have you not awaken too. But just know this: once you make this difficult choice and you go within yourself, and you find that inner stillness, and you find that peace, and you trust in the divine, you trust in the universe, you trust that everything is going to be just fine, and you are going to get everything you need when you need it along the way. That is a promise. And Esther and Abraham Hicks says, every resource you will ever want or need is at your fingertips. All you have to do is to identify what you want to do with it, and then practice the feeling place of what it will be like when that happens. Beautiful light in me. It honors, it loves, and respects the same beautiful light in you. Till next time, namaste.